Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Mark's Place Live. We are here on a beautiful Thursday night here, coming to you live from Los Angeles, California. My name is Mark Wesley Curran, and I'm a singer-songwriter in the country music, Americana, country rock vein. If you like country music, all original country music, we hope you're going to enjoy this. I'm going to bring you some original songs. I don't know, is our chat room working here today? I don't. It looks like I've got a little X up there for the chat room, and I don't know if we're connected. But if not, though, you can probably still hear me, and if we can get our chat room working, we will. But if you're in the chat room, do give us a little shout out and say hello. Make sure the chat room's working. We don't have our moderator with us tonight, so. Anyway, we are going to start things off right now with a little warm-up song. This is called Changin' Love Time Lady. Hey, Nancy. I don't know how it happened, but she's gone from my life today. And no matter how hard I try, won't take the pain away. I don't know if it's how I acted, try to treat her with love all the way. It's all that she's gone from me, she's got nothing more to say. She's a changing love time lady who will have her love tonight, yes, tonight. Will she tell him all the things that she said to me when they hold each other tight? If you happen to see her, tell her I can't stand in her way. And even though I believed in her when she told me that she'd stay, and time has got its own way of changing, she's got a mind of her own. It don't matter, she's gone from me, she'll always be the bird that's flown. She's a changing love time lady who will have her love tonight. Will she tell him all the things that she said to me when they hold each other tight? Don't you know you changing love time lady who will have her love tonight, yes, tonight. Will she tell him all the things that she said to me when they hold each other, when they hold each other, when they hold each other tight? Chains and Love Time Lady, the first song of the evening here on a beautiful Thursday night here on Mark's Place Live, coming to you live from Los Angeles, California. We welcome everyone here. We have a lot of our regulars here today. We want to say hello to Tina is here, all the way from Zolfo Springs, Florida. I'm going to come out to Zolfo Springs and check things out, Tina. How's everything going in Florida tonight? Is everything good? Did you have a good week? Rosemary is here. Hi, Rosemary. Rosemary Martin, very good friend of mine, back back from my high school days, bringing back some great memories of Octorara High School in Parksburg, Pennsylvania. And we have Chris Garcia is here. Chris here all the way from Bellflower. He's really come a long way, hasn't he? How you doing tonight, Chris? You doing good? And we have Nancy Wyndham here. Hi, Nancy. Good to see you. My goodness, we have a lot of fun. And my very good friend here, Dari Caller, is here all the way from Atlanta, Georgia. We're having a little get-together here in my living room with all my good friends and friends, fans, and supporters, and all you folks from all over. We have some friends coming from the Philippines in a little bit, if we're not here already. And we're going to have a lot of fun tonight because I've got some great music to share with you. And just kind of having a little chat and having a little fun. So we hope you guys had a really good week. Everything was fine. We had a pretty good week, I guess. There's a lot of turmoil going on right now in the world. It seems like, boy, you turn on the news and there's just all kinds of crazy stuff going on with the elections and the politics and all the fighting, and the pandemic is just terrible. But we're here at Mark's Place Live. None of that stuff really affects us here because we're here in our own little exotic exotic zone, I guess you could call it, kind of like a little hideaway from all that, where we relax, have fun, listen to some good music. And speaking about good music, going to be sharing some great original songs with you here tonight. Got a couple of things to bring your way. And also my latest music video. I'm going to be doing that in a little bit. So we do hope you guys are going to enjoy yourself tonight, as I'm sure you will. I'm going to do a song from my CD, From the Heart. This is called She Will Fly.
Well, she's always thinking forward. Her thoughts are not on me. She's somewhere over Texas, and our love is out to sea. Ain't it funny how tomorrow don't agree with yesterday? I remember now her laughter before she went away. And I could never second guess her ways, and all the things I try to say. She will fly on through the wind and rain. After all, it was just her way again, asking why, she will fly. Now she's somewhere over Utah, and I am driving east with her memories in boxes. Maybe I should stop to eat. The lights are flashing on the highway, warning signs that something's wrong. I'll be there by the morning, hear the radio song. Her thoughts now linger in the air. How can it be that I'm no on through the wind and rain. After all, it was just her way again, asking why. I'm asking why. She will fly. She will fly. She will fly away. Fly away from me. She will fly.
Always hook that thumb over and mute that E string, or play that E string with the thumb on the top. That's what you have to do in order to get that one last bad note from ringing out. But you know that already, don't you, Robbie? I'd just say hello to a good friend of mine and fellow musician, Mr. Robbie Holder is here. Great songwriter and performer in his own right. Good to see you, Robbie. And let's say hello to all of our friends here in our chat room. We have a small but ardent following here today, here on a beautiful Thursday night here, coming to you live from Los Angeles, California. And you are tuned into Mark's Place Live, where every week I, Mark Wesley Curran, a singer-songwriter, will be bringing you my original songs, sharing with you some of my stories from the road and from life, and just having a fun here, kind of hanging out in the living room and having a good time. So we hope you guys are all doing good out there tonight. We have many of our friends here. We have more coming in a little bit. Our show lasts right around an hour. And we'd like to say hello to Kelly Reyes watching from the Philippines. Hello, Kelly. Good to see you. It's good to see you. And hope all is well in the Philippines. It's early in the morning there now. Jesus, like you guys are waking up to Mark's Place Live, and we're just sort of like getting ready to go to sleep here. You know, it's like, well, no. It's actually kind of early here too. It's only 5 o'clock here, but you know, with daylight savings time and everything, it's like it's dark out, and I get up really early. I don't know about you guys, but I get up like 4 in the morning, and so like this is like late. This is getting toward the end of the evening for me. So, but I love entertaining you guys each and every week and sharing with you some of the original songs that I've been writing and recording. And in a little bit, I'm going to be sharing a music video that I recorded to my latest single. I think you're going to like this. If you guys were not here last week, it's a really cool love ballad, country love ballad, and I'm going to be sharing that with you right about the halftime mark. But be playing some newer original stuff and some of my older stuff too as well. But if you like country music and you're new to Mark's Place Live, well, we do country rock, Americana, country rock, country folk. I call it the new country or indie country. And I'm going to do a song now from my CD called From the Heart, which was recorded back in 2003, I believe. Like 2003, 2004. This is the recording, and it's called From the Heart. It's also available on all of our streaming platforms. So if you and also if you're into it and you like the music, come on over to markwesleycurran.com, which is my website. I'd put the link up for you. I don't have my moderator here tonight to share that with you, but it's markwesleycurran.com. And if you get a chance, stop on over and check out some of my music. And I also have a store there, merchandise, t-shirts, and mugs, all kinds of cool stuff. So anyway, I do this one called Bright Lights, Small Town.
Bright lights, small town Saturday night. Driving with my baby and I feel alright. The radio's playing all the songs we know. Feeling you holding me tight. The neon flashing from the drive-in show. A bowling alley is filled with the friends that we know. Barbecue filling up the summer air. I guess I'll be meeting you there. Bright lights, small town Saturday night. Underneath that silvery old moonlight. Your eyes, yeah, they look so fine. Heading down the highway on Route 66. Never knew love could feel like this. Bright lights, small town Saturday night. Now I don't care about the city lights. I like the clean air here in Liberty Heights. The people are friendly, the message is clear. We know that our kids are alright. Gonna head on over to the Foster's Freeze, where the girls that serve you make you weak in the knees. Never gonna leave you till the day that I die. Spirit will be singing the breeze. Bright lights, small town Saturday night. Underneath that silvery old moonlight. Yeah, your eyes, yeah, they look so fine. Heading down the highway on Route 66. I never knew love could feel like this. Bright lights, small town Saturday night. La 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 la. Bright lights, small town Saturday nights. Underneath that silvery old moonlight. Your eyes, they look so fine. Heading down the highway on Route 66. I never knew love could feel like this. Bright lights, small town Saturday night. Bright lights, small town Saturday night. Don't you know I miss those bright lights, small town Saturday night. Bright lights, small town Saturday night, taking you back. And that's actually a golden oldie, because we are taking you back to some of the great, some of the earlier songs that I was recording back in the day. But I'm going to be also sharing with you some of the newer songs that I've been writing. And of course, we do want to say hello to Kelly, who is here from the Philippines. Kelly Reyes is here from Singapore. And we would also like to. Oh, Nancy, I also had a question. If you would like to do a couple of requests, how about As Good As It Gets? Yes, absolutely. And Route 66, of course. We'll be glad to do that for you. A couple of original songs, and also. We're just going to share a little bit of fun with you here today. And we hope you guys are doing well here. You are tuned in to Mark's Place Live, where each and every Thursday evening I will be bringing you original songs in the country folk, country rock vein. If you like that kind of music, you are in the right place. Yeah. So what happened with you guys this week? Did you guys have a good one? Are you holding up well through this whole crazy health pandemic thing we're having right now? Oh, man, it's really nuts. But they've got a vaccine and it's on the way. That's kind of a cool thing, because a lot of people are, not doing too well with this thing. But here at Mark's Place Live, we don't worry about those things, because we're here in our own little bubble, I guess you could say. And 1 hour out of the week, we kind of get together and don't worry about, any of the problems that are outside our door.
and we play, music, original music. So we hope you like the original stuff we're going to be doing for you tonight. Yeah. So every month I'm going to be releasing a new single, and this coming month, coming up in January, I've got a new single coming out on January 1st that I'm going to be sharing the acoustic version with you in a little bit. It's called "Looking for a Girl," and I think you're going to like that. Right now, though, I'm going to continue with a Americana folk song, country vein type of thing that is quite a favorite of some of you out there. This is called Whiskey River.
There was a river south as she flew, a lady clever and true. Somewhere in Utah, just north of no place, she took a man that I knew. He was a good soul, yes it was said, kindness to strangers and foes. One day he challenged the river, onward the way that it flows. You know the water claims every soul, so don't you think of escape. If you should try to outrun the river, you're gonna find it's too late. So I leave you with this fair warning, you might not hear it, it's true. You hear the river now, you hear calling for you. All while you are young, you see all the ghosts of the hum. When the river she makes her demand, drowning you on dry land. Roll on, roll on, roll on, roll on, roll on, Whiskey River, taking the sun with the rain. Flow on, Whiskey River, taking the proud and the vain. Dee, 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 dee. You are young, see all the ghosts of the hum. When the river she makes her demand, will you be there to hold out your hand? Roll on, roll on, roll on, roll on, Whiskey River, taking the sun with the rain. Flow on, Whiskey River, taking the proud and the vain. Dee, 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 dee. Dee, 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 dee. Dee, 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 dee.
Whiskey River. Yes, taking you back to the golden age of, well, I guess you could call it the golden age, but that's back from 2003, and we're actually going to be doing a couple of newer ones for you in a little bit. But before we do, I would like to do a couple of others that are still golden oldies, but we had a request for a song called Route 66 Rock, and I could play that for you. But let's find out. One little thing here. I know I have it here because I do need my notes to do it. So, okay, this is and right after this, we are actually going to play you the As Good As It Gets video, which we also had a request for. Nancy, you had a request for As Good As It Gets. That's actually the video. That's the single for this month. And but Nancy asked for Route 66 Rock, so I want to play this for you, Nancy. Nancy Wyndham, this is for you.
We're rocking and a-rolling on a Route 66 in a pink Cadillac we're made by highways like this. Headed for adventure in the open sky. Don't ask me no questions, honey, don't ask why. Your motor's hot, your radio kicks. You're rocking and a-rolling on a Route 66. Cruising with the top down Saturday nights, headed past the pool halls and neon lights. People on a highway will give you a smile, tell you jokes and stories if you stay for a while. Your motor's hot, your radio kicks. You're rocking and a-rolling on a Route 66. It's not just a highway, not another road. It's the place of dreams, it's the mother lode. Don't try to get me on that interstate. You gotta ride the old road before it's too late. People, let me tell you all about the towns. They're still out there waiting to be found. You'll find the heart of the American dream. You gotta run the road to know what I mean. Your motor's hot, your radio kicks. You're rocking and a-rolling on a Route 66. Oh yeah, Route 66. Oh, do 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 do. Oh, not just a highway, not another road. It's a place of dreams, yeah, it's a mother lode. Don't try to get me on that interstate. You gotta ride the old road before it's too late. People, let me tell you all about the towns. They're still out there waiting to be found. You'll find the heart of the American dream. Yeah, you gotta run the road to know what I mean. When your motor's hot, your radio kicks. Rocking and a-rolling on a Route 66. Rocking and a-rolling on a Route 66. Rocking and a-rolling on a Route 66.
That's just for you, Nancy Wyndham. Thank you for requesting that song. That's a fun song to do. And speaking of, we have 2 in a row for Nancy. That's kind of cool. And by the way, if you're in our chat room and you have not yet introduced yourself, we're all friendly here. Do feel free to type your name in and where you are from, because I will probably forget. I know Tina's from Florida, and I know my friends from Pennsylvania and some of my local folks, and I know Kelly is here from the Philippines, from actually Singapore. She's here from Singapore. I keep saying Philippines. Well, Singapore is pretty close, And our friend Chris, of course, we have we also have our good friends from Garden Grove here, and good friends and family, because we have Asia, Aaron, and Pong, as well as Ellen. Auntie Ellen is here. very, very good, very dear friends of ours, and a member of our extended family. Let's say hello to all of you folks. And they live up near, actually the Reyes family on this side of the ocean lives very close to Disneyland. They're in Anaheim. And now that Disneyland, I was thinking about this today, now that Disneyland is closed, or at least closed temporarily, this Mark's Place Live is now the happiest place on earth. What do you think of that idea? I thought it was good. You know, it's that could be our new motto. Mark's Place Live. It's now the happiest place on earth. Well, it's a pretty happy place. I got to tell you. At least it's happy for me, because I love every Thursday night when I'm able to I look forward to the shows and this stream and be able to share these songs with you. Some of these songs are songs that I wrote many years ago. Others were songs I wrote just like last week. So one of the beautiful things about being a songwriter and having a stream like this is I can share the songs with my audience, and I'm grateful to have you guys there to appreciate what we do. So thank you very much for being here. We do appreciate that. So let's get on with our music video, and this is the official music video for my new single for this month. It's called As Good As It Gets. Here we go.
If there were no tomorrow, I wouldn't have fears. If it ended tonight, girl, there wouldn't be tears. You and I are so blessed. Our love is as good as it gets. And I'd never trade this for nothing. Lifted me high through all of the heartaches. You've touched me inside. We've got no regrets.
Well, there it is. That's the new single, "As Good as It Gets." I hope you guys like that. That'll be that will actually the official video will be released on January the 15th and on YouTube, and then the single's already out. So if you guys get a chance to go on Spotify or Apple Music or any of that stuff, it can be downloaded there. Always appreciated. Every bit of support that we could possibly get is always great, because as an independent country artist and as an independent singer-songwriter, I rely on folks like yourself to go and tell your friends and tell your family and kind of pass the word along about Mark Wesley Curran and markwesleycurran.com, and of course Mark's Place Live. That's the idea, is to kind of get it out there and get it going amongst all of the friends and family, and kind of share it with them. It's always appreciated. We'd like to say hello to Juan. Juan is with us today. And thank you, Rosemary. I appreciate the compliment. And we are going to continue now. Oh, one thing I'd like to say hello to from Bangkok in the Philippines. Jerome and baby Gianna are with us, and Lynn. So hello, how you guys doing? I did get your photo of Gianna. I was going to post it. It looks almost identical to the other one. So maybe you could pose her a little differently next, and then I promise you I will post that on the website, because Gianna is my youngest fan. She's only 6 months old. So we start them off early here at Mark's Place Live, digging the music and really having fun. So we're definitely going to be publishing that photo, and I think you'll enjoy that. Gianna, baby Gianna. So hello to our friends from the Philippines. All right. And also Kelly from Singapore. She's here. And all of our other friends that we've also shouted out to previously. So let us know how you're doing out there. Do type something in, and oh, thank you so much, Nancy. Is this going to be, it's funny about that song. When I wrote it, I thought it would be a good wedding song. Isn't that? It does sound like a wedding song, doesn't it? Wouldn't that be nice if that would become popular? But I'm putting it out there. I'm getting it out to the independent radio stations and trying to promote it. But it's hard, as an independent artist, and you don't have a record company behind you. It's tough getting your music out there, but it can be done, and I work at it every day. All right, speaking of original songs, I would like to share this one. This is one of the latest ones I just wrote. This is called "I Feels Like I'm Falling in Love Again."
Leaving town in the morning, needing to put it all behind. She gave me no warning. That is when she caught me blind. Then all the plans I had living in my head, I had to turn around and find that girl instead. Feel like I'm falling in love again. This is my last call. Feels like falling in love again. It's the last time I'm ever gonna fall. Feels like falling in love. Feels like I'm falling in love. Feels like falling in love again. Deep, 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 deep. She was standing there waiting, smiling, knowing that she won. But there in the doorway, she knew I had nowhere to run. There in the darkness, that's where she took my hand. She blew out the candle flame, and I went on my plans. Feels like I'm falling in love again. This is my last call. Feels like I've fallen in love again. It's the last time I'm ever gonna fall. Feels like falling in love. Feels like falling in love. Feels like I'm falling in love again. Dee 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 dee. Just a couple of weeks later, my new romance unwound. I packed my things up, drove myself on out of town. This time I'll make it out, this time I know I can. Before one more calls to start it all again. Feels like falling in love again. This is my last call. Feels like I've fallen in love again. It's the last time I'm ever gonna fall. Feels like falling in love. Feels like falling in love. Feels like falling in love again. You know, it feels like I'm falling in love again. I was thinking about recording that song, but I don't know if I should or not. Because I write more songs than I can record. But I like to record them, you know, I like to do the full Nashville treatment. That's how I really like to do it. So I have an arranger and producer in Nashville that I work with. And so I'll get together with him and we'll put our heads together and I will play the song for him. I'll give him some ideas on what some of the instruments are that I had in mind, and then he will take it, he will arrange the song, and then he'll write a new arrangement for it, and then he will hire the session musicians and bring them in, and these are the best session musicians in Nashville, and also backup singers, and bring them in, and boy, he just does a great job. And if you heard my first couple of singles, you know he does great work. But anyway, that's kind of the thing, you know. I used to record my songs mostly. I've used a producer a couple times, but I normally in recent years I've actually played all the instruments myself. I would get a drum machine. And I'll play guitar and bass and keyboards, and then, you know, just kind of put it together myself at home on my own multi-track. But I don't get the results that I really like when I use professional, you know, high-end session musicians and a good arranger. Always makes a huge difference. But I guess it kind of depends on the sound that you're going for. Like if you want to get the more alternative country kind of independent indie sound, you know, sometimes it's better to just do it with fewer instruments, and that works better. But it really depends on the song, because the song itself is actually the thing that dictates what the instrumentation is going to be and what the approach is going to be. But I think the next probably, we're a little ways down the road. We're a little bit ways away from that next CD that I'm going to be doing, but I think it's probably going to be a little bit more acoustic oriented and a little more folk and 60s oriented. That's kind of the direction I'm kind of going in, for more of a Tom Petty sound or Byrds kind of a sound. I love that stuff from the 60s. How many of you guys out there are big fans of 60s music? Do you guys like music from the 60s? I love 60s music. And I love but I love all kinds of music, but I don't like rap. I'm not really into rap and hip hop and some of the new country that they have out right now. I'm not really into that stuff. I like the Luke Bryan and the Jason Aldean stuff and some of that, and Clint Black and all that, but I don't like the bro country that they're kind of coming out with. It sounds a little bit like
hip hop or something. It's just not my style. But I do love the traditional country, the Merle Haggard and the Dolly Parton and all that, Loretta Lynn and all that stuff. But also, I like the countrypolitan stuff that came out. Tammy Wynette and Glenn Campbell and all that kind of stuff. So there you have it. Well, thank you so much, Nancy. Nancy says she likes the music without all the extra add-in stuff. Well, it's, thank you. That's a very nice thing to say, Nancy. I appreciate that. But yeah, I think there was a songwriter told me one time. He said, if it holds up good, actually, this was Bruce Springsteen, I think, said this. If the song holds up really good on the guitar, just the guitar and the voice, that it'll sound really good with the other instruments if the song calls for it. But certain songs don't, they're better just strip raw. That's why some songs like ballads sound better on just a piano or just a ballad on the guitar. And some of the wonderful stuff that Glenn Campbell wrote sounded great on guitar, or some of the songs he recorded, not so much as a songwriter, but he used to do songs by Jimmy Webb, like Wichita Lineman, and I am a lineman for the county. Those songs, just brilliant, and those songs sound great when you just play them just regular on a guitar. So, yeah. Well, I think what I'm going to do is the next song. How's that sound? This one I actually think sounds better with all the add-in stuff. County Line, which was last month's single. But I think it sounds okay on the guitar too, but I think it really sounds better with bass in it. But it's got its own merits on the guitar, just the guitar alone. Let me know what you think. This is called County Line. Late night, empty highway, trying to find how I lost my way. Somewhere back in the dark and rain. No sleep, tank on empty. I got to run, but they can't find me. They got my place and they know my name. It's gonna be a long, long time before I make that county line. I'll drink devil women, no time to ask to be forgiven, Lord. Can I run just one last time? Blood, rose, thorns, and heartache left behind towns at daybreak. I'm headed for that county line. It's gonna be a long, long time before I make that county line. It's gonna be a long, long time. I never make that county line. White lines, high fever. I never been a great believer. Save my soul before I fall. Last chance, one last mile. Running hard and in denial. Is someone here to hear my call? It's gonna be a long, long time before I make that county line.
It's gonna be a long, long time before I make that county line.
County line on the 12-string guitar. Now there's a feat. Yeah, do you guys like that? That's kind of a cool song. Like I say, I like the studio arrangement better than just the acoustic guitar arrangement, but it does have its own personality just on the acoustic, doesn't it? And kind of a song about redemption and running from the law. Everybody likes a good outlaw country song, you know, and geez, you know, what a great influence those guys were on myself. Back in the 80s, I was introduced to the music of Waylon Jennings and was always a Chris Christopherson fan. But then, you know, Waylon came along and Willie came along and that whole big country revival happened back in the 80s. And I was playing in a band at the time, and we that just took off like wildfire. And we were playing like 6 nights a week. We were playing all these country places and almost like all country music. And it was really fun. And that's when I had been introduced to country music for a really long time. My father introduced me to all of the great early country stars like Glenn Campbell and Conway Twitty and all that stuff when I was really, really young. But then later on, he managed a bar right off of the old Route 30 in Pennsylvania, and right outside of Parksburg, by the way, Rosemary, right out there going up towards Gap Hill. On the left-hand side, there was a little out-of-the-way bar. Well, it wasn't out of the way. It was right on Route 30. It was just like right there. And I can't even think of the name of it now. Isn't that terrible? I think it was, what was it called? I can't even remember the name of it. It was just like a little... Anyway, it was all country music, and he used to bring in all these different like local country artists, country stars. Yeah, well, not country stars. They were stars, you know, locally, and I would actually play drums for some of them. I would like, he would say, "Hey man, my son plays drums," and I'd go in and I'd back him up, you know. And some of them were really good. I mean, some of them were just really, really bad. But oh God, some great memories going back to Pennsylvania. But I'm glad they're memories, you know. But we are coming up toward the end of our stream here. But before we go, I would like to play a song for you. It's actually going to be, this is the debut of my new single for next month, January 1st. And this is called Looking for a Girl. This is the first time I've played this live. So bear with me.
Say that love ain't something you search for. Say that love ain't something you'll find. Say just where to reach out and touch you. How can it find me when love is blind? I'm just looking for a girl. I've been around the world. I've been looking and I just can't find her. I'm just looking for a girl. My daddy said, don't run after love, boy. My mama said, you'll find it in time. My friends all say, watch what you ask for. You might regret what you will find. 'Cause I'm looking for a girl. I've been around the world. I've been looking and I just can't find her. I'm just looking for a girl. I'm searching for the right one. I know she's out there for me. One look, one smile, I know right away she'll be the woman that I've always dreamed of. Until that day, looking for a girl. I've been around the world. I've been looking and I just can't find her. I'm just looking for a girl. I'm looking for a girl. I'm looking, yeah. I'm going crazy looking for a girl.
Now that's actually supposed to be a funny song, and I wanted it to be tongue-in-cheek because you really can't look for love. Love can find you, or normally love will find you. You can't really go out and look for it. It's kind of a thing that just kind of comes to you normally and naturally. So if you are looking for a girl, you are in a futile effort. So I think you guys are going to enjoy the video because it's a funny video that we put together for this song about all these different people these different guys trying to find a girl, and they enlist other people in their office, people that are friends and members of their family, mothers and fathers, to try to help them find a girl. So it's, I don't know. I think it's kind of a funny song, but it could be serious, you know. I'm going crazy looking for a girl. All right, folks. Well, I think we have run out of time. So I would like to say thank you all for being here for our 1 hour of fun. Original music, 100% original stuff. Songs you can't find anywhere else. You can only hear right here on Mark's Place Live. And if you do like the music and you've enjoyed the music tonight, do share my links with your friends and family. Pass on the word about markwesleycurran.com, where I'm building a fan base of people who enjoy my music and would like to join me on my musical journey, as you are right now, each and every week, on Thursday nights on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. And if you are looking to go to a different platform, there are 2 others other than Facebook. So not everybody likes Facebook, or maybe some of your friends or family don't have Facebook, don't like Facebook, or got kicked off of Facebook, but they like YouTube. Simultaneously streaming on YouTube as well as Twitch, which is a gaming platform. We're on there right now, simultaneously streaming to you. So once again, I want to thank all of our friends from all over the world from being here. We have all of our great friends from the United States as well as Singapore and the Philippines. And we will see you next week. Each and every Thursday night, we're here at 7 p.m. Central Time. And thank you, Rosemary. I appreciate it. All the kind words. Nancy, Lynn is here. Kelly. I don't know how many of you, Robbie is still here, but Chris, Derry, Tina, everyone, thank you so much for being here. We greatly appreciate it. And yes, absolutely, Nancy. So we'll see you guys. All see you. Oh, by the way, if you do want to get a notification when we go live, go to my Mark's Place Live Facebook page and click on that you would like to get notifications. And then when I go live, if you haven't gotten an invitation, you don't need an invitation to join. Some weeks I forget to send the invitations out. So if you want to get a notification each and every week, go to Mark's Place Live and let me know. Just go there and click on notifications and make sure you've liked the page first, and that will do the trick. So if you have any other questions, do feel free to contact me through my Facebook page. And until then, we will see you all next week. We wish you a happy and healthy week. And we do say God bless you all. Take care. God bless. And good night. Thank you.